Hey guys, it's me, the Gangsta W, and today is my lucky day because Vitamin Shop near me has not had the new Prime flavor Meta Moon until today. At least from what I have seen, I have not seen it until today. It also, for the first time that I have seen, had the new Prime Hydration Sticks, the new product from KSI and Logan Paul that you shake into the water and turns the water into Prime. So we are going to test both of them, and we'll see how it goes. So this is Meta Moon. It's a new flavor, white packaging, but it is pinkish purplish, mostly pink, I would say. I've heard it described as being kind of unlike any other flavor. I've also heard it as being a mix of Ice Pop and Blue Raspberry, kind of like cotton candy-ish, which I feel like Ice Pop is already cotton candy-ish, but that's well sealed. Okay, instantly, smells like cough syrup. Kinda. It also smells like grape and cotton candy. It's a very distinct smell. Yeah, kind of grape-ish, but hopefully it'll be better than grape because that was my least favorite flavor. Huh. That's very unique. I don't think any of the reviews I've seen of this flavor have really done it justice. I would describe it as more of a light grape, or a mix between grape and tropical punch. It's kind of like a grape flavor that tastes less like cough syrup, but still smells like it. It's very unique. It has the intensity of blue raspberry without the aftertaste. That's very unique. It is really hard to describe it. The closest thing I can liken it to, like I said, is like a light grape flavor for people who don't like grape flavored things. But anyways, if you don't like grape flavored things, this tastes like grape, but better than grape flavored things, if that makes sense. It really is. It's like a light grape. So that's Prime Hydration Meta Moon. We're gonna move on now to the sticks. I'm gonna have a little bit more water so that because I want to make sure I'm not having too much. But okay, we'll start with blue raspberry. I've heard good things. I'm gonna, I assume, tear it here. Ah, okay. That's how you open it. That makes sense. And then, gotta be super careful, which I apparently was not. Okay, it is all over my table. There we go. Okay. So, most of it is in there. I'm going to have some cleanup to do. Here's what I'll do for the rest of it. We'll see if this is possible. I'll cut to when I'm trying this. Okay, guys, lesson learned. Be careful with white powder. Anyways, instantly licking it off the side of the thing, it's quite potent. But granted, that was without water. So let's shake it up. My understanding is it should be pretty much clear with just a tinge of blue, just like the flavor itself. But let's see how it is. This is the Blue Prime Hydration Stick. It's milder. It's milder. It really is. It's milder than the real blue raspberry flavor. Honestly, that's really good. It's just a blue raspberry flavor with less of the aftertaste. And of course also less of the color, but honestly, that's a W. I actually like this better than the blue raspberry flavor just because it's lighter. To me, the blue raspberry flavor tasted very artificial. But I like this. This is more like a flavored water vibe compared to like a sports drink, which makes sense because it is flavored water, but honestly, very good. Very good. Would recommend. We are now moving on to Tropical Punch. I took the liberty of putting in the powder over the sink just to be safe and shaking it up here. As you can see, it's a pink coloration to it, actually very similar to the coloration of Metamoon, a little bit lighter. This Tropical Punch, the behind the scenes, by the way, of a Prime taste test is when you only have one plastic water bottle, you have to get creative and chug the entirety of the last one so that you're not wasting it, and you can empty it out to put the next one in. So I took one for the team. Anyways, another interesting point to make is I believe the sticks are $2 a stick and the bottles are $3 a bottle. Just throwing that out there. Obviously, this requires a little bit more labor and you can't really do it on the go as well. I don't know why they're marketing this as like an on-the-go thing, bringing the sticks. I guess they take up less space, which is a good idea. But okay, let's try Tropical Punch. It smells like Tropical Punch. Yeah, tastes like it too. I imagine they're using the same artificial sweeteners. Okay, I have thoughts. For this one, I would say this tastes a lot more like the drink, the bottled version of Tropical Punch compared to Blue Raspberry. That was clearly lighter and more subtle. This is a little bit more accurate and less subtle, but again, it has an interesting thing where it has less of an artificial aftertaste. It tastes a little bit more like pink lemonade, honestly. I think it was just more strong on the top because some of the powder had gathered there. Again, though, very good. Now, if you guys don't know, I am going to be a tough crowd because, well, okay, first of all, Prime has no added sugar, which is great. I love that. Of course, it has artificial sweeteners and, you know, maybe carcinogens. I don't know. But who cares about that stuff? But if you guys don't know, Tropical Punch out of the 5 original Prime flavors was my favorite. And it was usurped by Ice Pop, which is now my favorite flavor. But I will say I don't like this as much as Tropical Punch in the bottle. It's very close, but I think the Tropical Punch in the bottle has a distinct flavor. I wouldn't describe this as being as distinct. I think it tastes more like pink lemonade. That's just me. But again, that's still a W because that's still pink lemonade with no added sugar and barely any calories. I mean, oh no, I don't really feel like looking. I guess I could. Calories. This is lemon lime, of course. 20 calories, so about the same as the bottle. Yeah, it's a W. It's good. It's good. I think if you're debating between the Blue Raspberry stick and the Blue Raspberry bottle, you get the stick. If you're debating between the Tropical Punch stick and the bottle, get the bottle. But again, it's still really good, and if you need to get the sticks for whatever reason, like for travel or something, then it's still not a bad idea at all. Like, it's great. It's honestly great. So I'll get back to you guys once I have finished all of this, and I can go to lemon lime. Alright guys, this is literally all for you guys because my stomach is hurting so badly from chugging the Prime. Anyways, we're back like 15 minutes later after I finished the red one with the yellow one, lemon lime. This flavor, I'll say my favorite flavor of the original 5 was Tropical Punch. My least favorite was grape. And then in the middle were lemon lime, orange, and blue raspberry. So They were all very good. Those three in the middle were all very good. The only one that wasn't good was grape. Lemon lime, very good flavor, very popular flavor. I've actually seen a lot of people saying that lemon lime is their favorite flavor, including my mom. So we're going to try the lemon lime stick, which is very, very potent, almost pungent. It's like so like artificial sweetener smelling. It literally smells like pure sugar and chemicals, but I think it's because some of the powder is kind of congealing on the top. And I shook it very well, so whatever, let's try it. Huh. It's certainly sweet. I would describe it as being similar to the other ones in that at the top it's very strong because the powder is all up there. Very sweet. But the rest of it probably won't be as bad. I'm not going to try right now because I'm so full of water right now. But this one I think is sweeter in general than the lemon lime flavor by a little bit, or different kind of sweet that I don't like as much. Definitely very artificial, I would say. Does taste like lemonade for sure. The powdery part in particular, though, is so strong. I would say this is worse than the original lemon lime drink. The powder is worse, I would say. Certainly not an appealing color. But anyways, those are my reviews. If I were to be ranking the products, I don't think you can compare the sticks to other flavors of the drink. I think you can compare the blue raspberry stick to the blue raspberry flavor, sure. But I don't want to compare the sticks to this. So I'm going to rank this against the other ones. Metamoon, I would say, is... Let me try it one more time quickly. Right. It's like that light grape. Okay. I'm actually going to say this is the second worst flavor of Prime. I would say it's grape and then Metamoon. But the difference between grape and Metamoon is huge, though. So it's a gap, right? Tropical Punch, Ice Pop, Orange, Lemon Lime, Metamoon, and Blue Raspberry. They're all very good flavors, very good. And then the outlier is grape, which is just bad. So this, I would say, is the second worst, but it's really not. It's just the bottom of those middle flavors. It's similar to lemon, lime, orange, and blue raspberry, in my opinion, in terms of how good it is. So it's good. Not my favorite, but it's good. The sticks, my favorite one would be blue raspberry, because I think it genuinely improves upon the flavor of the drink version. Next, I would say Tropical Punch, just because that flavor was my favorite of the original 5 flavors anyways, and the stick was pretty similar-ish. My least favorite would be Lemon Lime, which, again, it was still good, but it was a little too strong for my liking, with the powder on top at least. And also, I would give it a few more minutes, because now I'm looking at it and the powder is dissolved. So that's a pro tip. I would give it a few minutes before you drink it. You shake it, but then I'd wait before you drink it, because at first the powder is going to be concentrated up top here and it's going to be really strong, but now I can see it's kind of dispersing. It's not on the top or on the bottom anymore. It's clearly dissolved. I guess I'll give it one more try now that the powder isn't there. Yeah, I have the same opinion. I think it's a little too strong, but it's good. Worst out of the 3 sticks so far, but it's good. Same with this. Good. Not phenomenal, but good. I would say the blue raspberry stick was pretty phenomenal. But anyways, that will do it for the new Prime stuff review. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of this. It's certainly not educational, unlike my tech videos, which are sometimes semi-educational. But yeah, anyways, See you guys.